This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense will go on the attack first. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And this offense comes out first down, tries to run the football, no answer. Second down, they go for the pass. They give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with 2 great plays.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the Heat, and down he goes again. And the Cowboys will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. So the Northern Illinois Huskies offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. Now, a running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this all.
There he goes! Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. It's Durant. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Caught in the backfield. It's Whitaker. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage. They kick it away on 4th down. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He's taking the shot. Makes the catch on the right side. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll run play action. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to throw. It's Durant. Somehow fits it into that traffic. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pocket breaking down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
And the Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got it. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Got it in the middle. It's Givens. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
The give to the back. Spins away from the defense. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on. Offense.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. From the gun, running back on the move. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Connection to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Huskies are rolling down the field. The give to the tailback. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Using the quick game. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Thomas back to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is knocked down back back at the 13.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Cowboys will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. They go to the ground. Creates a little room. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This should be the last play of the quarter. He'll keep it himself. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break. Northern Illinois holds the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Ball near the sticks. It's Richardson. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Thomas looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Makes the grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Looking to throw again. Got a man. It's Richardson. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. He'll pull it on the read. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Got some work to do after that last play, 2nd and 13. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. He just terrorizes quarterbacks, his 30th career sack.
And that's an amazing number, 30 sacks, because a lot of guys get sacks early in their careers, and then coordinators figure it out and then start double-teaming them and sliding and chipping, and then their numbers come down. This guy, though, David, has never stopped.
And it's got to be consistently, Jesse. Like, you got to consistently play hard, play after play, because sometimes they get rid of the ball fast. Sometimes you can't get in the mix. But to get to the quarterback 30 times, very few people have done that.
And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Back to pass, it's Durant. Intercepted, the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Well, I can tell you haven't played the position. If you can't step into throws and you can't follow through, it obviously affects your accuracy. And I think the hit on the quarterback right there certainly contributed to that interception.
Off the play fake. And the ball's out there after it. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. He's got great speed. Powers through. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Thomas back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Touchdown, Wyoming. All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun to give to the back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. And the Huskies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Yeah, and that's simple, but it's not easy. It's a go route. Like that receiver's streaking straight down the outside of the field, and my job as a quarterback is to put that ball up in the air, keep it away from the safety. He does just that. Receiver comes down with the catch. Nice pitch, nice catch, touchdown.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of...
Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Cowboys will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Cowboys trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Under fire. Slings it downfield. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. He leaves it with the back. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Right back to the well. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the tight end. The give on the inside. Turning it on. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Going deep. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Northern Illinois right back to the line. The give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Here's the pressure. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. He just about took that one to the house. They finally bring him down, but when you have a return like that, it pretty much eats up everything gained by the punt. They'll dial up the line on 1st and goal. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. He'll do it himself. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Thomas looking to fire. Rushes on him. Tagged out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Cowboys headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's caught. They want a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
And what a massive play for the offense. Not only getting the football across the 50, but they've now put themselves in position to steal a few more points here before the half.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Makes the grab. It's Richardson. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38. He'll throw on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Working that left side. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line and a big pickup on that one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quick strike complete. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to go up top. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Touchdown, Wyoming! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Let's just call it like it is. The 1st half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Out of the gun, the inside give. Picks up the 1st down. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Back to throw, it's Durant. Fires to the big fella. They'll immediately call timeout.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45, out of bounds at the 47, and a big run there. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Bounced right back to them.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, who's got a better seat there today in Laramie than you do? And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the 1st half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He leaves it with his back. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Now the play fake. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Fire into the right, complete. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They want to throw it. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Quickly to the tight end.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Thomas back to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. 3rd play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
The Cowboys now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Reads it, fires complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Punt is on its way. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The hand to the running back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. He gets it down to the 40-yard line, but he's going to be a little bit short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. Punt is on its way. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Off the play fake on first down. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
The Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Gonna run it. It's Whitaker. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. They'll go to the ground. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together.
That's caught. It's Taylor. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They'll try the run. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
That's his second sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
Shows him the stiff arm. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Now this defense could really use a stop on third down as the offense is head. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll send the back in motion. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. A low line drive and short kick. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. That's the end of the quarter, and Northern Illinois has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on third and short. To the air, it's Durant. Under fire. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Fires on the move. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Looking to throw on first down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
They'll run the toss. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Heaves it on the run. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
To the air on first down. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. This one's complete. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Huskies. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Wants to throw on first down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. The Cowboys with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wideout. The play action fake. Gets it out fast. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. The defense does the work itself with a pick six. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the fourth quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Gonna swing it on second down. Oh, they're after him! And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. To the air, it's Durant. Hauls it in. Oh, what a cut! Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. They'll run it from the gun. They get him down, tough run, picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. Noses his way forward, maybe gets 1. They'll mark it at the 18. The Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. The quick out. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly with the run on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. On the ground, it's Tompkins. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The short hands, it's Gibbs. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Just going to keep it after the snap. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Cowboys send out the punt unit. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll run it. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the ground with the back. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Now lining up to snap it in the red zone. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like